Welcome back to this farmhouse kitchen. We are outside by poultry village and by my potting shed. I was gonna do this in a potting shed, it's so hot in there. Today we are going to sow the fall garden crops. It is 5th of July and I am about a good few weeks late, but it's better now than never. So let's go through all these seeds and decide on what we're going to sow this year. So I'm gonna use maybe some signs and some tape. You can write on it, stick it on the pots. I'm going to use these pots. I think I've only got topsoil left, haven't got compost, so we just use what we have. That cockerel got so much to say. And it's a bit windy as well, so I hope you can hear me, friends. Right, mostly in here I've got cold weather crops, so brassicas, lettuces and stuff. I'm definitely gonna do the boreal kale. I really enjoy that speckled trout. It's gone to seed now, it's actually gone to the chickens. I'm gonna try this. I'm not sure if it likes harvest positions. Sowing from August till November, so we should be okay. Chard again. We are harvesting the peppermint chard, that beautiful purple stem, and also the sunset chard. So I think we're gonna do the same again. That mustard spinach as well. I think we're gonna do the lot what we just done. The Jordan Avery, now I know what it is really like. We still got this one in the garden actually. It's not bolted yet. The cottages, it's grew to a tree, so I know this one needs lots of space. That garlic kale, that's really gone to seed real quick. But this is the dinosaur kale. So we're gonna do all the kale. This was my favorite lettuce, the Sue lettuce. It was like a crunchy, like an iceberg lettuce, so good. But this one was good as well. That was the outrageous, the dark purple one. So we're gonna do all these of the lettuces. We might do the chicory and kohlrabi. The kohlrabi is actually ready now. We've got about 3 huge one. Well, actually we need to harvest what it's in the second early potato in a Charlotte raised bed. So that's gonna be an upcoming vlog the next couple of weeks, I think. Harvest the Charlotte second early potatoes and the kohlrabi, and we're gonna cook something nice. I really like it fried in breadcrumbs. Okay, so we've got all the cabbages in here, cauliflower, broccoli. I'm just gonna put them in like little groups. I've got more lettuce in here. I've got the saladin and a romaine balloon. Interdensity. We've got loads of lettuces, arcade baby leaf. Right. The purple sprouting broccoli, we've got that, and that's too late to sow now anyway, so we're not gonna do that one. I've got the Sicilian violet cauliflower actually in now, and it's looking good. Still there. Jessie, we do that as well anyway. I think it's just started raining, friends, and I've just put the bed sheet out to dry. Purple sprouting broccoli, we might do a little bit, but we still got, I'm sure we've got some anyway. But we can do it. We've got plenty of seeds to use up now. The January King, looking fantastic in a tunnel. I cannot believe it. We've got that. We've got this other autumn cabbage, greyhound cabbage, Holland late winter I meant to say. There's no more seed in here. And the field kraut, January King. Yeah, the January King, this one, and the Holland late winter, I've got both in a polytunnel. No, one it's outside in a main crop, main potato bed, raised bed, looking, you know, that massive leaf, the purple, and what's inside, it's a field kraut. So it's this one, but it looks purple. So it's, yeah, it's purple actually, it's not this color, but it's this variety, this seed, because I've used it this year. But these ones are now empty, so I've just kept it so I know. But yeah, this is now empty. We're not gonna do these. Cabbages, some got more cabbages in here. Greyhound, early autumn, some more autumn, and some more January King. I think we're just gonna do a lot. We're just gonna experiment with them. And what else is in here? Beetroot and radish. So we can sow some more beetroot. We can sow the autumn radish soon as well, but I'll do that out. Actually, I might experiment to direct sow some of these seeds as well. So yeah, we are going to be busy. So if you're interested, you are welcome, friends. First thing first, I'm just gonna go and write all the varieties down. I'm gonna use this masking tape. I'm gonna stick it to the pots. This one we don't need, so we put this away. Right. Okay, let's do this. Where's the end? It is. Such a lovely summer's day again today. So I'm just gonna stick it on a pot and I'm just gonna write on it what it is. Right. I'm gonna do Jessie cauliflower first. So just put, this is Romanesco cauliflower Jessie, so I'm just gonna put what it is. And just like that. That's what I'm gonna do. And now I'm just gonna fill this with some dirt, soil, give it a good soak, and then that's when we're going to sow the seeds. So I think I'm gonna get like a pot and then have a little system going in here. All the pots now labeled, filled with dirt, and I'm just watering. I put some water on the top and I'm going to put, well, I've put some water in the bottom of the tray, and now I'm gonna wait until this soaks in and make the whole soil nice and moist before we're going to put all the seeds in. I am doing the lettuce, the Sue, my favorite lettuce next. So I'm opening it. This one is a brand new, so I'm just gonna open this, find my little pot with the lettuce Sue, and then I'm just gonna put probably about this much and just sprinkle it on the top. I've already started doing it, I'm actually nearly done. So what I like doing, I like to put all in here without covering, so I know which one's got, which one hasn't got anything. And then if I still got some left, I'll put this back and have a separate pile for the ones what I can still use next year, and all these ones are now empty, so I know I need to order a new one if I would like to do them again. Kohlrabi, white kohlrabi next. So let's see how much we've got in there. Well, not much, so probably we're gonna use all this up now. We've only literally got this much left. Yeah, just another bin here. So let's find it right here. And I thought these are very tiny seeds what we're working today. So we're not gonna literally just sprinkle a tiny bit of soil on the top and we're done. The next one, it's a beetroot cylinder. Beetroot are my biggest seeds I'm sowing today. They are quite on a larger side. So let's find it. Here it is. So this row, it's done now. This row. So I've only got 2 left. The next one is the January King 3 Savoy cabbage. Some of them are out of date. This one's out of date 2024. So I'm not really fussed if it's gonna germinate or not. But yeah. So January King 3. And the last one is a speckled trout lettuce. This one. And then we're all done, friends. This one is super cute. I really enjoyed harvesting this one. Right. So warm in here now, I'm boiling. That's plenty. Okay. And literally, what I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna sprinkle just to cover those seeds. And after we've done a lot, I am just literally going to pat it down. Like that. Make sure no seeds come back. 20 pots of yummy food for garden. It's all done. I'll bring you back in about a week time. I reckon some of them will germinate and I'll show you the update. So this little chick with Gingy, it's about 3 days old as well. I collect the eggs in my potting shed, and usually if I have a tray full, I'll take it to the fridge. Because these lovely eggs now, purples, we've got so many eggs. So at the moment I am storing these now in a fridge that will store there for months. So there is there anytime if you need it for cooking, baking, or later on the season, end of the summer, early autumn, maybe we can turn it to pickled eggs, pasta, or whatever we want to do with it. You can freeze dry, you know, so that's the way I'm doing it. Welcome back to Adri's Farmhouse Kitchen. Today we are carrying on with the 4 garden progress. Behind me over here, let me show you. I was going to put this actually on this tray. So you can see it better here. How most of the seeds, what we've sown a week ago, now germinated and doing really well. And today we are going to separate, put on these beautiful fall garden crops. I have also got all the signs, the seed packets ready to show you again what I've showed you when we sowed all these seeds. Some of them did not germinate. 2, 3, 4, 5 of them did not germinate, but they were older seeds. So the ones what we've got in here in front of us are all these lovely, like this is the saladin lettuce. I keep it as a 2 separate pile because these ones are now, it's got no seeds in it, so we can discard these later. The arcade baby leaf, we've sown all these early in the season. The peppermint Swiss chard, we still got that in the garden. The cottager's kale we still got in the garden. Yellowstone chicory. And then we've got the Jessie cauliflower. And the bocal kale, the dinosaur kale. We still got actually loads in the garden now. The cylindra beetroot. The outrageous lettuce. We've got some autumn cabbage, the purple sprouting broccoli. We've got the speckled trout. And what I have noticed is already I can see the little speckle on them. It's so funny. Sue, that was my favorite, like an iceberg lettuce. Another variety of the beetroot, the bull's blood. And we're back to Jessie cauliflower and sunset Swiss chard. I've got the 2 Jessie cauliflower, it's alright. Right, so these ones are the seeds we've used. So first things first, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put this back aside for a bit. And I've got some soil in here. I still haven't got compost because our compost pile it's not ready yet. I think I'm gonna take this top off. Although the temperature cooled down, it's about 18-20 degrees now, and it's a bit windy, so you might hear the wind. But it's a lot more, more enjoyable to work in a potting shed today. So, okay. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna fill all these pots in front of us because this is so dry. So I'm gonna give it a really good soak. I'm gonna wait a little bit before we're going to prick out and kind of separate those little baby seedlings. I really like to deal with the seedlings when they are this little. It's just easier to deal with because they can get really leggy soon, and then it's really hard to deal with that then. And kind of now from experience I know which one need like a which one's gonna have like deeper root system, and for those we're gonna use these taller trays and these ones. So it's gonna take me a moment until I fill all these module trays, and I'll come back and we're gonna start the fall garden seed separation together, friends. Oh, sun's coming out now, look. It's been raining all day, it's well on and off. Finally. So I don't need to water the garden today. Okay, I filled all the module trays and I watered them really well, so now I am ready to prick out some of these. If I can find my little tool, yeah, some of these purple sprouting broccolis, and we're going to put them in here. So I've got this little dibber, little handy dibber to make holes, because I would like to put them quite deep. I'm gonna use one full tray, I don't need the rest. I wouldn't even need this much, to be honest, we only need a couple. And that's what I need to start to be better at. Because I always do a lot more what we need, although I know I keep saying that our animals will appreciate it, but you know, we've got plenty signs to put in there. And I'm just going to take some out, like that, gently, loosen it up. These are quite sturdy little plants already, even though they're only a week old. And I'm probably gonna find the larger ones. And I am going to plant this deep. Use my little dibber, push it down just where those seed leaves are, and that's it. Okay, I have used masking tape to write down the vegetable and the variety on these pots, but now I have decided to use the signs, my usual signs. So I have done purple sprouting broccoli. I've only put this much in there because I found all these signs. So I've got the speckled trout, a whole tray, and a row in another tray, so I've got the sign. Only one of the bulk whole kale germinated, so I've got sign there. The rest is actually, and the last row, it's the sunset chard. I've got autumn cabbages in here now, a row. I'm gonna put, it's only 2 germinated, so actually I'm gonna put 2 in there. And then the saladin lettuce, it's gonna come next door. So that's the cabbage. I am pushing it right down, right to those seed leaves. You have to be gentle. I'm gonna put these back just in case if they decide to germinate. And the next one's the saladin lettuce. Because these transplants are now, it's gonna suffer a little bit. Like most of the seeds do, they don't like transplanting, but I'm sure it's gonna be okay, friends. So I've got a few more there. I am going to just make another row like that. It's a bit muddy. I haven't got the perfect soil. That's okay. beetroot. Right, I'm just gonna leave this now until they might more germinate and then I fill them back up. Right, next one we can do the beetroot, the bull's blood. I might remove this now from here. It's a better access then. I think actually that's got too much water in it now, so I'm gonna remove the water. I sat it in this water in a tray because that soil, the dirt, was so dry, but this is now just too much water to be honest, so I'm gonna use this up to water the strawberries and the rest of the plants over here. So with this now, I'm probably gonna just do it separate. It's one to each cell. Sometimes I multi-sow the seeds originally and just leave it there how it is now in the garden, 2, 3, 4 together. I'm just going to put one today. This one is actually still quite dry in the bottom, so probably I should have left a bit more water. I've got two varieties of beetroot, the cylinder and a bull's blood. I'm doing a bull's blood now. It's such a lovely dark purple colour this is. Okay, so I might just leave this one, put it back, because I don't need all this. And the next one is the cylinder. Can do that next. Put this tray. And next month, it is 15th or 16th of July today. Next month in August, probably, soon we're gonna have free raised bed out there. We then gonna plant it out to the garden. Orchid baby leaf next. So these are now gonna be kind of like the autumn towards winter crops. I'm sure you can still harvest it in August as well, in summer, as a little baby lettuce leaves. Because now I've got the last few lettuces in a zippy bag in a fridge, but not much out there now. Kale, we still got some kale, and a chard still doing well, but the lettuce, it's not much lettuce out there now. I think it's none. Most of it are now kale and chard. We've got the beetroot still, and obviously we've got the brassica. These ones more like backup, and if they overwinter, then we can have some nice crop early spring or through the winter. It all depends what kind of winter we're gonna have. If you have a mild winter, then we might have a decent crop over the winter. If it's gonna be frosty, then you know, we've tried. Right. Okay, that's done. Slowly but surely we get in there, friends. Let's do the, I keep calling it outrageous, this lettuce, but actually it's I don't know how to say it, friends. I'll be down, I will put all the variety in the description down below if you're interested. Okay, let's do the switcheroo. There you go. Oh, this looks so good. Look. I'm sure we can harvest this in a couple of weeks. Oh shoot. Dropped it on top of the other one. But actually, that doesn't need to go in a deep tray at all. Shallow tray is plenty for this. Because we will plant this out in a couple of weeks. Just pushing it down very gently. The root. This is actually my least favorite job to do, the pricking out and when they are this small stage. It's very delicate and time consuming, but it's gotta be done. Because if I would leave this longer, that just become very hard to handle. And while they're little like this, it honestly, it will double in size in a week. And otherwise that would have just stunned, because the root system would fill this small pot and that would just become more like weaker, the stem, the roots, and it would just, in my opinion, that's the way I like doing it. This is the best. We will harvest this lettuce in early August, friends. I can promise you that. I think we're halfway through now, maybe more than that. Oh, you can see the turkeys behind us. They always got lots to say, these turkeys. Very vocal animals, but I love them. I was gonna cook today, I don't know what time it is. Fried cheese again, same than yesterday, and fried kohlrabi, but we had some leftovers, quite filling for lunch, so I'm actually not hungry. I'm gonna have to ask Al if he would like anything else. Outrageous lettuce. Perfect. Okay, next we do the Sue lettuce. I put both in here, they got 2 signs. And we haven't got much, to be honest. Unfortunately, because this is my favorite. This is so good. Oh, I got it. You gave me a heart attack. You hungry?
No.
You don't want a big meal?
No.
What time is it?
6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Choo. Okay, babe. He is so naughty. Oh, I just talked to him, he said he doesn't want big dinner. I'm not surprised. He's got ginger biscuits in his pocket. I can't believe how well the little boy's doing with Toffee. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sure there is more in there, so I leave it. It might more germinates, and then we can just fill it back afterwards. So I'm just gonna leave it like that here. Put it back Right, we've got only 3 of the Jessic cauliflower germinated in here as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just probably gonna put the 3 in here. Like that. Duffy is not coming. But he's worried now. Sometimes that goat can fall asleep, honestly, and it doesn't respond. It looks like past, do you know what I mean? Some of these animals are honestly love to trick us. I noticed that with the alpacas as well. Like, they get some positions like, I literally have to run and check, make sure they're alright. Proper heart attack moments for us, because we do love them so much. Right, we are getting there, friends. Cottages, kale, that's mahusi that grows to a tree, literally. So I'm gonna put that one here, these tall ones. We don't want any more sad news today, because it's a very, very sad day today actually. I've lost both of our favorite chickens. It's been with us for 7-8 years, and I know if you've been here with me, you will know as well, and you're gonna be very sad. It's Hattie. I don't usually cry losing chickens, but I cried today because I found her, and she really wanted to be a mom, and she was literally dead on those eggs what she tried to hatch. It was absolutely heartbreaking. So sleep tight, my sweet girl. Another sad thing happened. You know, those chicks are hatching for us in an incubator. They're doing really well now. So took out 4, not 4 yesterday, but the mama had 5 chicks by the end of the night yesterday, and this morning when I went out I only seen 3, 2 yellow and 1 the black one. I knew straight away because the rats coming in, because we've got no concrete, it's just the stable is just placed on top of the soil, the dirt, and they constantly dig under. And first what I thought that maybe the rats took it, but then, you know, they could have just run out in the rat hole and something else could have got it, either the chickens, the turkeys, or we've got cats now, so the cats or birds, you know, anything. So that was really heartbreaking start of the day this morning, and just got basically worse when I found Hattie passed. But you know, having this lifestyle, having all these animals, these things will happen. And I did check how long the Polish bantams live, and they actually, Google said 7-8 years, and that's exactly how old our beautiful Polish bantam was. And I like to think so, that, you know, it was an old age. But yeah, it was we were heartbroken. Even Al looked really, really sad. It was his kind of favorite chicken as well. Yeah, that's life. Sometimes, you know, you just have to keep strong and carry on. I love hatching poultry. Do you hatch have you got chickens or turkeys or anything? Or are you considering to having? Would you like some? What would you like? Please let me know. I would love to hear from you. Oh, there you go. It's a big fight behind us in the turkeys, but it just started raining, so probably they're gonna run in. Although the chickens don't mind, to be honest, rain that much. like our goats really don't like the rain. It's few drop of rain and they run back to the stable. Alpacas love it. What are you doing now? Just chilling?
Just chilling.
Is Tiffy? Is Toffee alright?
Yeah.
Because I heard you shouting ages.
He's in the fourth field.
Oh. I constantly try to make this place looking tidier and stuff. Right, let's put this here. Oh, this is heavy. Right, so I'm going to put the chard in here, friends. Perfect. We get there. Okay, so we've got millions of chard in here. We definitely don't need them. The reason I'm making it, if you got a free bed, I don't mind, because the animals love it. So the girls, the goats, the alpacas, the chickens, the turkeys, all of our animals love the Swiss chard. It's one of their favorite. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me today. The next vlog, it's gonna be about, I'm probably gonna make the July garden tour, because I haven't done it, although we've done lots of walking around and spent lots of time, especially in the polytunnel. But I just would like to do like a full tour to show you around. Everything is just in peak now. I would say it's in peak or very close to looking the best. I mean, the flowers, I am harvesting now the cut flowers, taking it to the house weekly, sometimes twice a week. The gladioli, the zinnia, cosmos is beautiful. I've harvested the straw flowers, the first bouquet, now it's drying. So it's just so beautiful. Well, I hope your garden is doing just as well. And I hope you have a wonderful week. But for now, bye friends!